There was once an old castle that stood in the middle of a deep, gloomy wood. In the castle lived an old fairy. This fairy could take any shape she pleased. She used to fly about in the form of an owl. But at night, she always became an old woman again.
Oh, how I wish I could. Get rid of these wrinkles and gray hair.
But she couldn't. She always remained a grumpy old fairy, ruling her castle. When any young man came within 100 paces of her castle, he became fixed and could not move a step until she set him free.
Oh, old fairy, please set me free!
Don't call me old. I will let you go only if you promise never to return.
But when any maiden came within that space, she was changed into a bird, and Fairy locked her into a cage. There are 300 of these cages hanging in the castle, and all with beautiful birds in them. There was a princess, whose name was Alina, and Evan, a shepherd boy. He was very fond of her. They loved each other very much.
Ah, these woods are so beautiful, so peaceful.
Yes, my dear, they are. But we must be careful that we don't go too close to the castle.
Are you afraid of the old fairy?
Alina ran inside the woods, teasing Evan. They reached the hilltop. It was a beautiful evening. The last rays of the setting sun shone, bright through the long stems of the trees, upon the green underwood beneath. Suddenly, they felt sad.
Evan, I don't feel so good.
Me neither. I feel as if I'm going to lose you.
Let's go home.
They looked around to see which way they should go home, but they found themselves lost.
Oh dear, we're lost.
Suddenly, Evan looked behind him and saw that unknowingly they had sat down, close under the old walls of the castle. He turned pale in fear. Alina just kept singing.
The ringdove sang from the willow spray. Well a day, well a day. He mourned for the fate of his darling mate. Well a day, well a day.
But the song stopped suddenly. Evan looked and saw her change into a nightingale. An owl with fiery eyes flew around the trees, screeching. Evan shouted,
Alina, no, my darling, I will save you.
But he could not move or speak. The gloomy night came. The owl went into a bush, and a moment after, the old fairy came forth with staring eyes.
Ah, another nightingale for my collection.
She mumbled to herself, seized the nightingale, and went away with it in her hand. Poor Evan saw the bird was gone. After some time, the fairy came back and sang in a hoarse voice.
Till the prisoner is fast and her doom is cast. There stay, oh stay, when the charm is round her and the spell has bound her. Hie away, away.
Suddenly, Evan found himself free. He fell on his knees before the fairy and prayed.
Oh, thank you, dear old fairy. Now please, also free my Alina from your charm.
Ah, never. You will never see her again.
But I won't be able to live without her. Please, I beg of you.
But she was unmoved by Evan's pleadings. She just laughed and went her way. Evan prayed, he wept, he sorrowed, but all in vain.
Alas, what do I do now? How can I go back home without my beloved Alina?
Since he could not return home, he wandered into a strange land. He cried under an old tree. That night he dreamt. He found a beautiful magical stick, and in the middle of it lay a precious pearl. The magical stick had the power to kill the bad fairy. Evan woke up with hope in his heart.
That dream meant something. Maybe I can find my Alina after all.
As he thought about the dream, a leaf floated down from the sky and landed softly on his head. Curious, Evan picked it up. Suddenly, the leaf shimmered and magically transformed into a glowing map.
What is this? Oh, it's a map. A magical map to the stick.
With a determined heart, Evan packed his bag and set off on his journey. He sailed across the powerful ocean, following the path drawn on the magical map. At first, the skies were clear, but soon, dark clouds gathered on the horizon. Lightning cracked, thunder roared, rain poured down, and the waves tossed Evan's small boat up and down, up and down. Then, crash, a massive wave struck. Evan's boat flipped and he sank beneath the waves. When Evan woke up, he was lying on the shore of a strange and mysterious island. The map was still clutched in his hand. He stood up and walked into the deep jungle. The trees were thick, and strange sounds echoed all around him. In the middle of a mossy stone circle, he saw it, a glowing stick resting on a pedestal.
Finally, I found it! Oh, my dear Alina, I will save you!
But just as Evan reached for the stick, a huge monster leapt out from the bushes. The monster growled and attacked. Evan jumped aside just in time. It charged again. He rolled away and grabbed his sword. With one brave leap, Evan struck the monster's chest. The creature let out a terrible roar and vanished in a flash of light. From the glowing light, a beautiful fairy appeared, her wings sparkling like sunlight through raindrops.
Thank you, brave one. I've been trapped here for many years. Tell me, what is it that you seek?
I seek Alina, the princess I love. She was taken by the old fairy. Please help me save her.
She waved her hand, and a magical horse appeared, floating gently above the ground, with bright wings on its sides.
Then take this gift. A magical flying horse. It will carry you to your love.
Evan held the magical stick tightly, climbed aboard the flying horse, and rose into the sky, ready to continue his journey to Alina. At last he came again to the old fairy's castle. He walked nearer than 100 paces, and yet he did not freeze as before. The magical stick protected him. Inside he heard the singing of birds, so many birds. He followed the sound and came to a great chamber where the fairy sat. When the fairy saw Evan, she grew furious.
How dare you come to my castle? Didn't I tell you never to return? Now you will pay with your life.
She attacked him, but she could not come within 2 yards of him, for the magical stick was his safeguard. Evan looked around at the birds, but alas, there were too many nightingales. Which one was Alina?
Oh my, so many nightingales!
Just then, he saw the fairy take down one of the cages and hurry toward the door.
Ah, there she is!
He ran after her, touched the cage with the magical stick, and Alina stood before him.
No!
Evan touched all the other cages with the stick, and the nightingales transformed back into young maidens.
No, no, no! My beautiful bird collection! Oh no!
Then Evan sprinkled the dewdrop of the stick onto the old fairy. To everyone's amazement, she turned into a nightingale. Quickly, Evan picked up the nightingale and locked it in a cage.
It's over. Old fairy, your evil is done. Come, my love Alina. Let's go home.
And so he took Alina home, where they were married and lived happily together.